Just like before in Crystal, I don't think I'll be fighting any trainers in this one since I am making a mad dash towards Goldenrod City. And wow, I managed to make it through there without encountering anything. That's strange. So here we have the daycare center, and Lyra is here as well since the daycare couple happen to be her grandparents. Anyway, the daycare center, as we're about to learn, has two functions: leveling up your Pokemon and for breeding. So for levels, whatever Pokemon you leave at the daycare center will get 1 experience point for every step you take. Although, I don't recommend getting levels this way since the process itself will take a lot longer if your Pokemon is at a higher level. Plus, there's your money to think about as well. And for breeding, well, you'll see that a bit later since I did say I'll be breeding an Ice Punch Machop, as well as a Misdreavus. But first, I have to evolve my Sentra and level up my Ghastly until it learns Shadow Ball. This is your boyfriend. I don't know about that. And Lyra's completely denying it. Really, Lyra? You're gonna do me like that? Well, anyway, I played around at the daycare center in my previous Let's Plays, well, except for Brown, Fire Red, and Crystal, so I think you have a pretty good idea about how breeding works. I even did a breeding chain back in Emerald 386. Oh yeah, I believe Lyra's going to give me her number right about now. So when she calls you, I don't quite remember what she talks to you about, but if you call her, then she'll tell you something about how certain Pokemon will do certain things if you're in a particular location. For instance, if your lead Pokemon is a Clefairy and you're in the Goldenrod Gym, then Clefairy is going to do a certain thing. Although I don't quite remember what it was since it's been a while since I last did that. Okay, good to know. And now she's making it clear to her grandmother that, as trainers, we're supposed to exchange numbers, and there's no sexual relationship between us. Really, Lyra? You're gonna do me like that? Well, we'll be back here later once we're done exploring Goldenrod, whatever that'll be. Okay, I believe the daycare man is about to give me his number, and the daycare lady's number as well. So the daycare man will call you if an egg is found, while the daycare lady tells you how many levels your Pokemon gain. Which is pretty convenient, in my opinion. Yeah, sure, will do. Okay, nice to know that he knows how to use a Pokegear. Okay, there's one more trainer in this area, hopefully I avoid him. Okay, there we go, I'll save him for later. So here we are at last, Goldenrod City, the biggest city in Johto. Okay, first off, I'm gonna heal because if you remember from last video, I got paralyzed. What I was doing last video, I was doing whatever I could to prevent myself from getting paralyzed, but it happened anyway. I mean, yeah, I was trying to take down that Electrike so that way it won't hit me with a Spark because, yeah, I knew for a fact that it had Spark, but I ended up getting paralyzed because of static. Okay, these two trainers, or rather these two NPCs, not trainers, I believe they're only here in Sacred Gold and Storm Silver, so this guy will give you the TM for Bulk Up, and as you can imagine, the guy on the left will give you the TM for Comp Mine. So yeah, it's Brawn and Brains, as you know. Okay, I don't think I have any plans to use these TMs, and there's the last Quizmaster in the game, but before I talk to him, I'm just going to deposit a Pokemon from my PC, so that way I could get the prize Pokemon in my party. Okay, I'm just going to deposit one Pokemon real quick before I talk to the Quizmaster. Oh yeah, there's that guy over to the right, which I'll talk to in just a second. I guess I'll deposit Wooper for now, since I don't think I need to use Rock Smash for anything. Okay, what does this fellow over to the right have to say? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, let's see what this Quizmaster is going to ask me. Yeah, sure, why not? Is it true that Giovanni owns a level 54 Nidoqueen in yellow? I don't quite recall it being level 54, so no. Alright, there we go. Okay, next one. Can Pikachu learn Surf within Pokemon Yellow? No, that's false. Next one. Can Magmar learn Overheat in Fire Red and Leaf Green? I don't think I've even seen Magmar in those games, so no. And the last one. Is it true that Nidorina and Nidoqueen cannot breed? Yeah, I believe that's true. Okay, I got all 4 of them correctly. And my prize is one of the Sinnoh starters. So for this one, I'm gonna go with Turtwig. Yeah, if my team was planned a bit differently, then I would definitely choose Chimchar, since, yeah, I do like Infernape a whole lot. Look out for more of us Quizmasters. Well, actually, this is the last time I'm gonna see these guys, so yeah, it's not gonna happen. Rash Nature and Shell Armor. Well, I don't think Turtwig is much of a special attacker. Okay, I'm just gonna put Turtwig in the PC since I have no plans to keep it around. Okay, good thing it's a lot easier to maneuver the PC in a game like this. Okay, let's get to exploring this place, although I'm not really sure how long it's going to take because this place is pretty big. So I guess we'll explore the department store first since, hey, why not? I guess I'll be doing that next video. Okay, I believe the ground floor, I don't think there's anything of interest here. There's just a few NPCs in the area. Well, while I'm talking to these people, I might as well mention that, well, about that 7-star Venusaur, well, looking at how I'm going to be talking a whole lot about Goldenrod, I don't think I'm going to have a whole lot of time to talk about the 7-star Venusaur, so I'm just going to list everything I know about it in the move description, in case you're interested, of course. Okay, if you go in the elevator, you can access the basement floor. Although I think there is another way to access the basement floor, but that's not going to come about until later on once Team Rocket comes to Goldenrod City and takes it over. It's not open to customers. Okay, so why are you taking me down here anyway? Okay, I believe there's a few hidden items in the area, such as this antidote. Okay, this guy here, if you talk to him, he's going to have that Machoke move the container, so that way you can get some items. Such as this. Okay, does that guy say anything else? Let me see. Okay, good to know. Sure, we'll do, such as this. Okay, there's two more Machokes down here. Can you go down, please? Thank you. Yeah, the guy's going to tell the Machoke to move depending on what position he's in. Okay, what do we have here? An ether. Okay, I'll be sure to put that to good use if I really want to. Okay, hope he stays in that position. Alright, good. Okay, anything else here? Okay, I believe there's something here. A paralysis heal, and I believe there's something over to the right. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, burn heal. Okay, that's good. Okay, this guy, he's only exclusive to Sacred Gold and Storm Silver, so he's going to teleport me somewhere. And that somewhere happens to be this place, a room full of appliances, otherwise known as Rotom's room. Well, I don't have Rotom yet, but we'll be getting it a bit later. Okay, I believe I read something like this back in Renegade Platinum, so I guess I'll skip through it since, yeah, something about what Charon wrote. Yeah, I saw this already back in Renegade Platinum, so I don't think I need to read this. Yeah, as you can see there, Charon wrote that. So yeah, the only way you can get here is either by that guy's teleportation, or rather Claydol's teleportation, or if you go there with Rotom in your party, or rather in the front of your party, and it fixes the elevator in the Sylph Corporation building in Saffron. Well, we'll be getting there a lot later on in the game. Okay, the second floor sells you basic trainer needs like healing items, Pokeballs, repels, and even evolutionary stones. Okay, I believe it's the other person that sells that. Wow, max potions already? Well, I can't exactly buy that since, yeah, those things are pretty expensive. Okay, this is the person that sells you evolutionary stones in case you have something that evolves with a stone. Yeah, this wasn't the case in the original Heart Gold and Soul Silver, though, so don't get twisted. Alright, what about you? Interesting. If only something like that could happen in real life. I'm not really sure if this person was here in the original Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Probably not, since she said something about how the clerk sells evolutionary stones now. Gee, I never would have imagined that Goldenrod is a big city. I mean, if you want to see a bigger city, try Castilia, or Lumios. Yeah, I think Lumios is even bigger than Castilia. Okay, the third floor sells items that boost your Pokemon stats in battle, until you switch out or when the battle ends. Yeah, X items. As well as the Guard Spec and the Dire Hits. Well, there are moves that have the same effect as X items, such as Sword Stance. Alright, what do these people here have to say? Well, I'm not one to use X items since, yeah, I usually like to use certain moves that boost my Pokemon stats in battle, like say Sword Stance or maybe something like that. Alright, what do we have on the fourth floor? Oh yeah, I believe it sells vitamins that permanently boost a Pokemon stats, otherwise known as effort values, or EVs for short, depending on what kind of vitamin it is. Yeah, these things are pretty expensive. Well, if you want to, you can also defeat a few Pokemon to get some EVs that way as well. Well, I will admit, I did that years ago, but yeah, for me, I think that kind of takes quite a bit of time. Although, if I had the Lucky Egg, then yeah, I guess it would be a bit quicker. Okay, I believe this guy's going to talk about trading. Well, I don't have to do that in this game. Well, actually, there are some in-game trades, but yeah, as for evolving the Pokemon he mentioned, well, yeah, there's a particular item that you could use to evolve one of those 4 Pokemon, which you'll see a lot later on in the game. You can't rename a Pokemon you get in a trade. The name is a reflection of the original trainer's feelings for it. Well, I say that's complete bullshit. Okay, here we have the TM compartment. Okay, I believe I remember all of these TMs. Okay, what about here? Yeah, a lot of them are pretty expensive, so yeah, I don't see myself buying these. Okay, up here, I believe this person's going to sell you some pretty interesting TMs. Dig, Chesnaught, and Roost. So yeah, if you use your Roost TM already, yeah, you can buy another one here, so that way you can give it to another Pokemon. Okay, I believe this person talked about somebody who's going to come here on Sundays, and she'll give you either the TM for Frustration or Return. Okay, this guy wants a Noctowl for a Torkoal. Yeah, I don't think that's a very good trade since I don't like Torkoal very much. And the top floor is the lottery corner, where you buy a ticket for $300 in hopes of getting certain prizes. Unfortunately, the lottery is the only way to get certain TMs in this game. No thanks, since I don't think my luck is very good when it comes to the lottery. TM91 Flashcan, the Repeat Ball, and a Berry. Yeah, if I try out the lottery, then I'm probably just going to get a Berry. So yeah, I'm not even going to bother. Okay, she's talking about the radio, which, well, I don't have that yet, but I guess I'll be getting that next video. Okay, what about you? I believe he's the last person in the department store. Okay, he's talking about the vending machine where you could get various drinks such as fresh water, soda pop, and lemonade. What lemonade being the most expensive? Well, I'm not going to buy these since, well, I really don't feel the need to do that. Okay, we're done here, so let's go to the ground floor and move on to a different location. Yeah, I'm not really sure how long it's going to take for me to explore Goldenrod since, yeah, it is pretty big, so it could take me possibly 2 videos. Okay, next place I'm going to go to, well, I guess I'll go across to see what's there. Okay, let's try this place. The Goldenrod City Game Corner. So it's a place where you get a single, it's where you play a single game rather, and get coins so that way you can buy certain items. Oh yeah, in this game only, you can actually buy coins from this person. Oh yeah, that's right, I don't have a coin case. Okay, let's see what these Pokemon have to say. Ludicolo, got Lossum, even doing a little bit of a twirl. Oh, what the? Why is the Spinda talking to me? Okay, I'm gonna go on a limb and say somebody is dressed up as a Spinda. Okay, this guy, his name is Mr. Game, and he's going to give you the coin case, that way you can play a game. And the game you'll be playing is called Voltorb Flip, kind of like Minesweeper. I can't tell you how long I spent trying to get coins here since, yeah, I was interested in getting certain TMs such as Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and Flamethrower. But I guess I'll be coming back here a bit later to get those items. I'll do that, but not just yet. Okay, I believe these 2 gentlemen are going to offer you some prices. Okay, you can buy items, TMs, and even Pokemon. Smeargle, Tangela, and Porygon. And for the other guy... Okay, here we have TMs. Okay, here's the 3 TMs that might interest you. Oh yeah, originally there were supposed to be 10,000 coins, but here they've been reduced to 4,000 coins, which I guess is pretty good. Okay, Soul Scarf, Wide Lens, Zoom Lens, and the Metronome. Okay, guess that's everything in the game corner, so let's move on. Okay, in this house here, actually, what's this person have to say? Oh yeah, tell me about it. Okay, in this house, I believe this is supposed to be Bill's house here. Yeah, you remember him, right? Bill's the one that invented the PC source system for both Kanto and Johto. Yeah, he's over in Ecruteak, so yeah, we'll be seeing him a bit later. Okay, I guess that's all the time I have left, so next time, we're going to explore more of Goldenrod City. How long will that take? Well, find out next time. Peace out.